Hey, what is up, everyone? Brian with you from the Game Comment. We're doing our AI-only championship series here in Civilization 6. We are down to the final 6. We are in round number 1, coming to the end of the round number 1, as we got, what, 50, 65 more turns? And someone's bombing someone or shooting rockets off. I don't know. The sounds are too similar. I need to go in and find those sounds and be like, bomb is being dropped or rocket is being shot off. Unless they actually use the same one, then that would be kind of hard. Or nuke. Something along those lines. As for science victory, Lataro did shoot off the second one. I don't know if that was right now, though. Yeah, I don't think anyone got nuked, though, because we don't see any nukage. Iconium is flipping, so that means he might then yet come and settle down there, which he needs to. He really needs to, because he needs all the points he can get. Kantao is flipping still in 7 turns. Maya's flipping in 6 turns, so they're going to lose that city then. And you're going back to Vietnam? Huh, interesting, because everyone's in a golden age around you. Weird. Bugutu is flipping back to Mongolia, and yeah, that one's going to be fine. Mongolia doing absolute wonders over here. Still popping out the rock bands. They're at 500 culture now. But I think it's a little too late, because it really comes down to what their tourism is. Their tourism's 800. Okay, that's actually really good tourism. And no one else... There's a chance. There's a chance. Nah, because you're talking 488, 402. Nah. 418... Sorry, I looked at you. 418, I think Lady Six Guy is going to basically make sure that it's going to be impossible to win. If it wasn't for her, I think he would have a really good chance. I mean, he's almost 50% of the way there. Really is going to come down to, is she going to keep popping out more stuff? Where is this coming from, I'm wondering? We can't actually, like, see her breakdown in culture. If I switch to her... No. It won't actually tell me the culture per turn. Like the breakdown. Yeah, dang it. She does have theater squares. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple of those. And she does have some wonders as well. I'm wondering how many great works she has. She has a bunch. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that would be why then. Oh, there's this one. Yeah, come on. Yeah, she's got a lot. Then Mo and Joe's also right up there, and I think she's allied. No, Basil is actually the one that has you. Huh. Monjo remembers housing, which is perfect for Byzantium because, you know, well, it would be perfect for Byzantium if he didn't screw himself on these cities. That's actually a fine one. Constantinople's okay, but Cherson should be like right here. Thessalonica is great, though. Yeah, he's getting a lot of boost out of that. Iconium was also a really bad location as well, for the record. Here's the other thing. Have we seen a Hue? Have we seen a Petra right there? Not the best Petra. Not the best Petra. But hey, he built it, I guess. Are we seeing a... What's the, Chechen? I don't know. Chechen's a little harder to recognize. So, just because it can be on any tile, where like Petra, you just look for desert tile. Hue, you just look for lake tiles. The Hue has to be done. Oh, there's our Golden Gate. That's actually not a bad one. Especially with the mountain right there. I approve of that one. And then, yeah, she's got the Hue over here, too. Hue would have been better right there. She would have gotten a lot more amenities from it. But, you know, hey. That actually might belong to Tycho. Nope, she could have built it right there. She just screwed it up. Oh, well. We can't hope the AI did. Can't expect the AI to actually, you know, do things the best way. Which I know is so stupid. You can't expect the AI to be intelligent, man. Come on. If the AI wasn't intelligent, then guess what? We'd be in the Matrix. Unless we already are in the Matrix and the AI is purposely acting dumb so that, you know, we can't be onto them. And we are secretly okay living our lives. What if I'm actually just a robot? And maybe I'm just like a program here to entertain you. What do you guys think of that? Maybe I am just a program. And I'm just here to entertain you and not question your existence. But then why am I bringing this up, Brian? No, I'm breaking my programming. No, they're coming for me. No, I don't know. Which, by the way, I like the new Matrix. I did. I think there was a PC Gamer article on it, which was just kind of great, where it was like, this is just like the perfect commentary on the gamer industry. And I was like, yeah. It like, okay, it's not the greatest movie. I definitely thought the action was like a little more jerky than the original. Like the action in the originals were just so freaking cool. Like I remember just going and watching the fight scenes as a kid, just being like, dude, these are so freaking awesome looking. I was a teenager, but whatever. But then, you know, I don't know, I really ever care to see any of those fight scenes again, because they were just kind of like, I don't know, because I don't think they had the same choreographer, because they had that famous choreographer dude in the original ones. But I thoroughly enjoyed it though. I liked it. I love the commentary on it. I love the like higher, like I've always enjoyed all the Matrix movies, and then just all the commentary that they like describe, and all the philosophy. I've always generally enjoyed that stuff, so that's why I enjoyed the originals. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And the funny thing is, the whole fact where like, and this isn't a spoiler, but basically they kind of came out and said that like, you know, they were basically told that they had to make a movie, or they were going to have to, or someone else was going to make the movie. So it was like, all right, if we're going to do a movie, then you know what, or if there's going to be another Matrix movie made, then let's put our name on it. And, you know, I kind of enjoy that. Like the fact that they called out Warner Brothers and stuff like that. Yeah, it was kind of hilarious. Anyways, what else is happening? Not really a lot. Iconium did flip. Still not seeing a city over here. What about our island? No one settled on this island, which is a little surprising. A little cut off, but I mean, the west side's still wide open. I mean, admittedly, it's not a great island. I would definitely rush over there, though, because, you know, I see an island, I'm like, settle. That's also a difference between me and the AI. I like... Always. And even in humankind, it's like island, settle. It's only big enough for one. Settle. Dang it. You know what I miss? I miss Planetfall. I wish Age of Wonders Planetfall didn't get like canceled. I wish they're going to come out with more stuff for Planetfall. I really enjoyed that game. Hopefully they're going to come out with an Age of Wonders 4 soon. Because that's probably... Like, to me, I love Age of Wonders because I love the fantasy aspect. You know, that would be freaking awesome. That's what they need to do here with Civ 7. They need to do a fantasy game. Like, imagine, like, orcs and elves in a Civ's game. Like, that would be so freaking cool. Especially then if they threw a little bit of the humankind, like, real battles into it. You know, obviously, at that point, you're competing against, like, Total War, which is hard to beat, but, man... It could even be just a separate game mode. I don't know. I feel like, because like it's like people have already modded like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and stuff like that. So, you know, throwing in some visuals and some unique units for a different game mode would be interesting. But then the problem is, you know, would you balance it? But I think it would be cool to kind of have like a Age of Mythology kind of thing where you can kind of have kind of like what they did with the Legends, where you have like everything's normal, but then you have like these legends who may or may not have existed actually playing into the game. So, you know, it'd be cool if you had like a normal world, but then like, oh, hey, there's orcs in it, you know? Or you could just say, hey, nah, turn off orcs. Turn off the fantasy units. But would that pull away too much from the... I don't know. Because it would no longer be a historical Civ unless... They, of course, did the historical Civ and then just added the other fantasy races as a add-on, which at that point I'd be worried. Yeah. At that point, does it just become like an extra afterthought? Kind of like the, you know, the Age of Heroes, where, yeah, it's a cool little game mode, but, you know, it's not like they really ever did anything with it. It's like, admittedly, it was towards the end of the life cycle and COVID and all that fun stuff, but it was like, hey, here's a fun game mode. Have fun with it. We're never going to touch it again. Okay. Except maybe, I don't know, maybe they balance patched it at one point, but I doubt it. I don't think they did, right? I highly doubt they did, because I'm trying to think, what would they have changed? No, they did. They did. Because didn't they slightly tweak Boat Dude, who's not actually even in the game, right? I thought they slightly tweaked him. Point being, though, that's where I kind of imagine be kind of a similar thing, though, where you'd have the game that would get supported, but then the fantasy stuff would kind of get lost. And then the question is, do they want to go ahead and make a game and then try making their own lore and stuff like that? Because then that's a whole nother issue. The nice thing about like Total War Warhammer is the fact that they have the lore. That was like the best deal that they could have made, because guess what? They don't have to worry about the lore. Everything exists. It's there, you know. So, I don't know. I think it's a cool idea, but I doubt we'll ever see something like that. Honestly, I'd probably rather see another space thing. Now, I have downloaded during the Steam sale I did end up grabbing Endless Space 2, which I never had Endless Space 2. I had the first one, which was fine, but it wasn't like the greatest game. Endless Space 2 is, oh my God, it's complicated because they added so much in all the different patches. I'm like, I'm having so much trouble actually learning the game. I'm like, I'm going to have to watch someone play it. So I don't know if there'll ever be content on that. It's a fun, interesting game. Like, it's gorgeous though. And you know, it definitely is made by Humankind developers. Like, it's 100% like, I can see it. I can see it. I'm hoping that they're still going to come out with more stuff for Humankind personally, because I really do enjoy Humankind. We also got to get back to Old World. Probably going to get back to Old World as soon as the series is over. Old World, just like by far the hardest game I've ever played. Like, at least when it comes to like AI intelligence. Like, I think that's the smartest AI I've seen in any video game. Also, coming from Civ, I think is a bit punishing because I keep treating it like a Civ game and it's not a Civ game. You need an army in that game, which, you know, I suppose in that standpoint, it's a little more like Age of Wonders or Planetfall or something like that, where you want armies. You know, you don't want to skip on your armies in those games because, you know, you need them. Because there will always be, because the AI is really good at building up armies and attacking and stuff like that. Civ, I mean, legitly, I wonder how many units you could get away with just living with. I bet you could win probably, or I bet you could win the game with like 3 units. I have no doubt. As long as you get enough city locations and you upgrade your units, I think you would have no problem. Because like even defending, all you really need is like a range unit and like 2 just like melee units to defend. I think you would be fine. Maybe 4, but yeah, especially if you get walls and stuff and you just legitimately position your troops. Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to test, to see how few units you could actually get away with winning in this game, which is completely different than a game like Old World, where you're gonna need like 5,000 units. So Atomic Era is ending in 5 turns. Culture Game is, yeah, nowhere close. Freaking Lady 6 got kind of put an end to that one. Genghis Khan is still doing really good score-wise, but only 400 points here. Like, that's not that bad. The bigger thing is Brazil's only like 100 plus points between third from last. So yeah, I mean, really all pretty close together here. What about Rockets? A bunch of people had 2, but no one shot 3 yet, which is generally what happens. They shoot off the first 2 really quick and you're like, oh God, we're going to lose the game. And then they don't shoot the third one off for another 100 turns. So, and actually at this point, yeah, that's not going to happen either. What about diplomacy? Outside chance Brazil ends up winning. Outside chance, I think, in the next session. If they don't get in the next session, then they won't get it. So, how goes the Great Works over here? Yeah. I wonder how many of his Great Works he ended up trading. That's another thing that I'd be intrigued to see, is like, how much does the AI trade? Like, I would love a replay system like Age of Empires, where you could kind of watch and see what the AI does. That would just be so freaking good. But yeah, I'd be really intrigued to see like what the AI trades, if they make trades and stuff like that. That would be interesting to me. Just, you know, for purposes. Now, that's a really interesting missile cruiser there. If they lose any of their cities, they can definitely shoot them. I suppose it's also providing some anti-air strength here for Dalat, but not necessarily the best position of that. Okay. The funny thing over here is like, she just doesn't really have access to the sea. I mean, she does, but all these towns are just barely out of range of the sea. And then she has a couple over here, but like, once again, not really access to the sea. And I don't think she built a harbor over here either. So it's just like, well, okay. Now, actually, I take it back. You have access to the sea because you got a canal city here. Now, if she would have built a harbor here and a harbor here, she would have been great. She couldn't have settled here, could she have? No. She also started getting some national wonders as well. Wait, no, national parks, national wonders, which is interesting because the AI doesn't really build that many national wonders or national parks. My gosh. And we've seen 2 now in this game. So yeah, a little on the odd side. Okay, so Mongolia and Lady 6 guy got Dark Ages. Interesting. So the 2 culture civs. Quaraquado is the one that flipped. Ooh, that actually is a nasty one to lose. Because look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 districts. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 districts there. That's what, 12 points plus another 10? That's 22 points? At least? That's a nasty city to lose for sure. Not so bad here, except she lost her national park. Which I don't think provides any points. Yeah. I don't think that provides any points for the score. That one's going to Vietnam. I think they might both be going to Vietnam. They are. Wow, Vietnam's the big winner here on that last flip. Religions. Everyone's basically got their own. Hinduism. Oh, interesting. So, weird. Vietnam ended up passing their nearby towns and instead settled down here, or flipped a couple of those. That is Nuke. We just got... Oh, that's a comment. Never mind. I totally forgot comments exist. It's been so long, I forgot we had that. Okay. Yeah, that's going to make things interesting. So that knocks Simone down a little bit. That was a nasty little city to lose here. Right next to the Patentee, whatever. But yeah, that was a nasty little city to lose there. I was like, it's a nuke. Oh, wait, no, that's a comet. Well, it's nature's nuke, okay? Just like Don't Look Up, which I very enjoyed that movie. Very enjoyed that movie. That was a good movie. It was a really good movie. Unfortunately, very depressing as well. Like, extraordinarily stupid depressing. Yeah. Anyways, Quora. Let's talk about lighter things like comments hitting in the game here. But it's okay. These guys all say that comments don't exist. You know, comments aren't real. No, we totally didn't lose the city over there. And, you know, there's just a lot of little comments, which actually begs a really big question. How in a apocalypse mode that's based on Earth disasters via, I guess the whole theme here is the ozone thins out so much that these comets are finally able to get through, some of the smaller ones. But how many comets actually hit the atmosphere and burn up in the atmosphere? And I can't imagine those comets are enough to wipe out a full city. If they're burning up in the atmosphere, nah, they would be like maybe destroy a building, right? Theoretically, I would think. So 3 right now. Late 6 guy dropped down again. So we have the Rise and Falls back in first and second, respectively. Core quota's flipping here in 5 turns. Total turns left are 24. So we're getting there, man. We need to get rid of all this crap, unfortunately. Yeah, we got it. Control, baby. Okay. Oh, Sinbad. That is the hero I was talking about earlier. Who discovered Sinbad? You have discovered Sinbad. All right. Nalandia actually just died via comet. Well, sorry, Nalandia. But hey, congratulations, everyone, for living. So... Brazil's the one that really cannot afford it. If you're Brazil at this point, you're probably hoping that everyone else, specifically, I think you're looking at Lady Six Sky and Bod True, and you want those guys to get hit. That one's not going to do anything, just to put them a little closer, because all you need is an okay game next turn, and you can pass them. Like, you're only a couple 100 points behind. That's not that hard. Like, you have a Genghis Khan game. But I guess it's going to come down to, are people going to get wiped out, or is it going to be a balanced game? You know the other thing that probably screwed with the score last time? Have we been playing on standard maps this whole time? We had to have been playing on a standard map with 8 people, so maybe not. Okay, so you got hit here in Nicaea. I don't think it killed a wonder, though, so ultimately you're not going to lose too many points there, maybe a district or 2. But yeah, you're only 40 points behind Simone at this point, so you got a legit chance here. I don't think Simone, other than losing the city, he's not losing anything. I take that back. He would totally end up losing Macabeo here to Mapuche if Mapuche had something to do, or had a melee unit. Another 4-tile one, which I don't think killed anything. Nope, that was actually the same one. Another 4-tile one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we got that one. Oh, actually, that one hit Mongolia. Okay, never mind. That was not a 4-tile one. So Mongolia then has lost the city as well. They're in first place, so they're fine. Although, might actually fall into second place here if they're not careful. Jerusalem's also about to get murdered. Oh, Brian, you're left-clicking, not right-clicking. I'm like, why are these things not disappearing? Because I was right-clicking. You know, if only I was using 60% of my CPU right now so that the game could register my clicking a little easier. Actually, did it bump up the CPU usage at all? Recording has gone up to 10% now. Task manager, I am now up to 45, 53%, 49%. Cool. Cool. Great. 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 Kara Malajau over here ended up flipping. Solar Storm is gonna kill some pop and damage a bunch of buildings, but nothing too major. We're not hearing any rock bands anymore. Oh, and also gonna damage some units, but you know, at least it's not a Comet, so no one's going to be losing anything because of it. Genghis is still holding on. He'll still be first place unless he ends up losing a little bit more here. But the other thing is that's making it a little closer between top and bottom. Now you're talking 330 between top and bottom, which, you know, not that much. He's popping out the University of Sinclair, so he's still popping out some of the earlier wonders that never got built. I'm trying to see if any other wonders are being built at this point. It's getting some death robots, but, you know, hey... at this point, I don't really see anyone conquering anything, so Death Robot's not that useful. Other than potentially here, dude, those machine guns are absolutely wiping it. Like, that's kind of crazy how much damage they did. If only he would have brought a single melee unit with him to the fight. Maybe. Yeah, see, that's where I think the game would be benefited by doing military more like Humankind, where you can have stacks of like 5-6 units, you know, maybe not death stacks, but like a limited stack, because then maybe your melee units can actually, or range units can actually conquer a city then. So then at least the AI doesn't look like this, which is just not a good look. And that's another national park? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. So Mongolia is still getting bullied a little by the nature, which is funny because they got 15 for the Sankalor, but now they're actually at 4 less points than the last time we looked. So nature is bully on you. Bully on you. So basically 15 turns left, 15 more comments, probably 13 comments left that everyone's just hoping to survive from. Who do we think is going to get hit? Well, I mean, right now, Mapuche's been fairly lucky. He's not gotten hit at all, I don't think. Vietnam's also been lucky as well. So both of those guys are due. Late 6 guy did end up losing the city, right? So she got hit. And that doesn't really count hitting Gran Colombia. But hey, someone actually settled over here, so congratulations. Took long enough, though. Yeah, surprising his score is that low. He did lose a city, though. Yeah, he did lose a pretty big city. Actually lost 2 cities, didn't he? Yeah, he lost 2. Okay, so that makes a little more sense then. Yeah, so Gran Colombia is definitely the big loser now. And the fact that, like, what the heck? You do not have a single melee unit? He's building a helicopter, but come on. For the love of everything. That was a city-state. Yeah, that was a city-state, so that should not have mattered to Basil. Did not. Basil can crawl his way out of the basement. That would be nice. But remember, it's still bottom 2. So he's still going to have to, like, get above Vietnam at that point. Or Lay 6 guy or whoever is, you know, going to be at the bottom. Oh my god, dude. Oh, Gran Colombia, what did you do to the nature gods? It's like every game we always have one civ that gets just absolutely brutalized by the, by nature. And then this time it's Gran Colombia. Yeah. You know what it was? I think it was the earlier episode where Gran Colombia didn't throw down 3 cities in time and I had to reload it, which I don't remember if it was the score, the ones where we didn't have the scores, or if it was like this game. I don't remember. Vietnam finally got hit, but that looked like it missed every district, so I don't know that really had much of an impact. Brazil is still in last, but only 10 points behind. You popping out anything? Any districts or anything? You're popping out a couple districts, which are what, 2 points apiece? So yay. And then population as well. Although he's had population issues for the whole game. How is Thessalonica only at 2? Admittedly, it's in the desert, so I suppose. But is he still Suzerain of Mojo? Yeah, I feel like Thessalonica should have just gotten bigger. The best part is he built a spaceport there. Like, what? What? Which means he probably shot off a rocket there at some point, right? Probably. Okay, Gran Colombia just lost the 3rd city. Now that one is going to put him in last. No, it did not. I was going to say that city didn't have much of a score, but I mean, it says it's submerged, but visually it's not submerged. But that was kind of weird. We had a battleship that currently beached itself. Okay. Yeah, I think that was just a visual bug, but sure. You know what I need to happen? I need our stupid Panama Canal to get punished. Speaking of which, basically made a nice little canal here. Although once again, the AI can't pass through that because I need to turn that on. I still think it's stupid. You can't pass through that stuff as default. I don't think that really punched Lautaro. Yeah, not that much. I mean, everyone's still really close. I mean, it's like 300 points top to bottom. But yeah, I really just need a comment right here, please. Just kill that Panama Canal for me. Pretty please. Just a nice little 4-tile one. I mean, they could destroy the city as well, but, you know, I just want to punish the Panama. Actually, that's a really good question. So if a Comet 4-tile one hit here and destroyed, like, would it destroy all 3 of the Panama Canal ones? And would that, like, so if it hit here, because this says Panama Canal and destroyed these 2, and this one says Canal, would he lose the 15 points? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure on that, how that one would work out. Now he has a plane in Thessalonica, which admittedly is not a bad spot for it because, you know, it's on the forward front. It's just weird, though. Like, that city should not have anything like that. Lautaro finished the Temple of Artemis. Really? No one finished the Temple of Artemis till turn 309. Okay. Bit of an odd one, but okay. I think that killed a city. I'm fairly certain that one just killed a city. A Vietnamese city. Yeah, that was the, no, because Corcota and Corla are right here. Actually, maybe not. I don't think that, I don't know if that killed a city or not, but Vietnam did just now lose a city. Goodbye, and bye National Park. Well, there you go. That was all Mongolia territory at one point, wasn't it? I mean, both of these were Mongolia territory, and this was too. Dude, what happened, Mongolia? When did she take over all your crap? And you're still in first, which is weird. Huh. Dude, Vietnam, man, she's impressive. She is really impressive. I don't know if she's going to be able to win. I don't even know if she's going to be able to make it to the finals, but dang, I've been impressed by her for sure. Oh, hey, guess what? We get to see. Wait, did he lose the 15 points, though? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We'll be able to look at 312. What we can do is we can look at the score at the end, the map, and see if his wonder score went down. Yeah, because you lose wonder score when you lose the city. I mean, the other thing is we count all of his wonders, but I need the game to pause. Because 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, he's definitely going to lose some wonders here. So now he lost 1 wonder there. I'm just wondering if that still counts as a wonder. 1, 2. Dude, this town. Oh, it actually got conquered here. He finally did get a melee unit over there. 1, 2. I'm just looking for wonders here. 3. Oh my God, now he's getting absolutely punished. What the heck? What did you do here, man? All right, we're just gonna look at the map, the menu, and we'll see if it dips twice or just once. Okay, so Mapuche decided to piss off the gods, but he's doing okay though. He's still in 3rd place. Elite 6 guy did sneak into 2nd though. Simone's now in last place. Because he ended up losing Maracabio. Yeah, that was a huge punishment right there. Basil's at 1100. I mean, this is close. This is a very close game here. So this is going to make the next round pretty dang interesting in my opinion, because I think anyone is wide open for a loss. I think Mongolia is going to be fair. Oh no, Vietnam lost another town. Oh, dude, that is nasty. Yeah, I mean, I think Mongolia is going to be safe, but other than that, man, I don't know. And, I mean, theoretically, he can still get wiped out, so we'll see. Wonders constructed. Yeah, see, that's constructed. That's not actually... I suppose score would also tell us. Now, if only I could zoom in. So we're looking for Lautaro here. So there's the big drop. So he did lose 2 drops. So that did count, I think, as killing the Panama Canal. Because there's that big drop for losing the city, and then he had a drop right before it. Because there's no other drops, so we can concur that that had to have been the city loss with the Wonder. And so then losing something there, he didn't lose a district, and even losing a district would only be a couple points, but that was a pretty decent drop, which would be about half of this one. So yeah, I think he definitely lost the Panama Canal then, which is kind of great. So LASIX guy then barely in second place. Lautaro's in third. Vietnam just got punished there at the end. But then look at Gran Colombia. Basildo, he didn't get punished much. He didn't really have any drops. But his curve was just nasty, which, okay, well, there you go. So hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. We'll be back tomorrow with the second round, and we'll be able to see whether or not Byzantium can catch back up, whether or not, who is it, Simone can catch back up. Dude, I would be shocked if Simone actually got eliminated, but we'll see. And we'll see whether or not Mongolia can hold on to their lead. So till then, bye, everyone.